Hi. So I'm I'm really excited to share with you this new touchstone experience, memory, uh, just just what I call a touchstone that I am able to grab onto and think about when I catch myself having thoughts that are starting to be a little negative and they're heading down that sort of downward spiral. I can reach for these touchstone moments, these touchstone memories, and surround myself with them and embrace that thought to distract myself from the other thoughts that I'm having and move my energy levels up into a better, higher sort of vibration. And this memory, this moment, this touchstone moment, oh, it was so good. It was so good. I can't even believe, I'm still in awe of this experience because it just isn't even something I could have imagined. And there we were, immersed in it. And it's just so good. It makes me very, very excited that it's even a possibility. And some of you may have seen the picture that I posted on Facebook just a couple days ago about our trip. We recently just came back from sort of like our first camping trip in a long time, our first real family camping trip with the puppy, and the kids are at that age now where I think they really, can appreciate it. And we found ourselves at sunset on this beautiful beach, sort of how do you describe it? It was sort of like you walk out this forest trail onto this rocky sort of sandy beach, and then out along this peninsula that's all sort of sand, and there's a bay on one side and a bay of water on the other side, and everything was so perfectly still. You could see down to the bottom of the water, and the colors were vibrant. And we lit a fire on the beach with the driftwood that was there, and the kids got to make s'mores. As the sun started to set, I knew it was going to be a good one, just because it's the sort of end of summer, and those pink summer sunsets are just to die for. I mean, they're so amazing. So as the sky to the east starts turning a little bit pink and a little bit orange and a little bit purple, and the other clouds around sort of start to darken, and the shadow of the mountains all sort of sets in around us, the water is reflecting this beautiful sunset. So I'm trying to capture the moment with some photos, and you can just, it's never quite the same in the photos, but in my mind it was so beautifully pink and so bright. Like, that light is just, you know what a sunset light's like. It's just amazing. So anyhow, there's this happening in front of me, and then one of the kids says, "There's a rainbow." A rainbow? What? How can there be a rainbow? It's the sunset. And of course I turn around and look over top of the other mountain, and directly behind me to the west, sure enough, there's a freaking rainbow coming out of the mountain and coming around and over to the other water that's there. And it was amazing. Just amazing. I didn't know which way to look. Do I look at the rainbow? Do I look at the sunset? Do I look at the rainbow? Do I look at the sunset? It was incredible. So I'm, backing away from this and trying to see the whole picture of it and trying to take it all in. And the kids are laughing and having a great time, and the fire's burning, and there's a rainbow and a sunset and a rainbow and a sunset. And everything in my mind, of course, everything in the sky is just sort of pink and perfect and beautiful and warm. And holy cow, it was just amazing. So good. So that is my touchstone moment. The rainbow sunset, or the sunset rainbow. And then of course, what I didn't realize is that as you keep walking out on this sandy peninsula, there's a grove of old growth forest, like old growth trees in this little forest right at the end, and there's little campsites out there. And of course that place itself is called Rainbow Island.